Hey guys, it's me. I'm back and I'm bringing you part 2 of my BBTS haul. Now, this part is definitely one figure I do not regret getting one bit. And it is the Takara Tomy Transformers Masterpiece MP12 Lambor, or Sideswipe in America. Now, this is the second production run, and I also came with the collector's coin, which you can see it's basically a wheel that you can actually turn, or a tire. You can see the brake pack in the background, and the actual coin you can see Transformers and Sideswipe, and then his head. Now I don't know what it says on the back of the actual coin, but you can see the Autobot logo on the back. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the coin in this thing for a while, because I feel like it. But before getting into the figure, let's look at the box. Obviously, we see the Lamborghini Countach LP500S vehicle mode, Sideswipe and robot mode, the Lamborghini logo, obviously he's a Cybertron Warrior MP12 Lambor, some Japanese mumbo jumbo. On one side you see the side of the Lamborghini. Other side you see Lambor in robot mode. On top you see Transformers Masterpiece, yada yada yada, MV12 Lambor. Bottom of the box, more Japanese mumbo jumbo with a Lamborghini sticker on the bottom. On the back, just more mumbo jumbo. And you get obviously you can see him holding his blaster and his two pile drivers he used in the show. Obviously info about the car, MP10 sold separately, which you could fit him in the trailer, and the contents of the box, the figure, the shoulder launcher, the blaster, the pile drivers, a little card, and a little instruction manual type thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him open and check out his badassness. And here we have Lambor and all of his accessories out of the box. Now before we get on the accessories, I'll show you the Masterpiece card. It comes with nice artwork. I mean, holy mackerel. It's not G1 artwork. It's literally Masterpiece artwork. Obviously, same info there. Figure and robot and vehicle mode. Some more Japanese mumbo jumbo, I'm sure, about the character itself and his stats. I don't know what the 10 is, but I guess the 3 is not so good. And the little bio sheet, you see some facts about the car and different angles of the car. Same with the robot mode, how you attach the missile launcher on either robot or vehicle, his flare gun or blaster, and his pile drivers. And there's an image of him actually using the pile drivers, even though you can't really tell. And on the other side is just the instructions for the figure, so I'll get this out of the way real quick. Keep my camera from falling here. Alright. Like I said, these are his pile drivers and pretty much can only use them in robot mode, so yeah. Now, if I remember right, there was like an Asian exclusive which comes with silver pile drivers. Yeah, this is just the normal release of the figure, so we get the plain black ones, which is more accurate than silver. We get his shoulder launcher, or missile launcher. Very, very, very accurate. Done in a white plastic. And his flare blaster, which is done in a painted silver. It's painted silver, that is. Now, before getting on the figure, you can actually combine these two together by slipping in the handle of the flare gun inside the missile launcher right here. And you could take this peg right here and place it into this slot right here on top of Lambor. If I can get it in right. Come on. Don't be a pansy. There you go. Yeah. Now he's ready to speed by cops and blast some Decepticons at the same time. Okay. But, yeah, I don't normally do that because it's a Lamborghini. It's supposed to be fast and not armed to the teeth. But yeah, there's his accessories, and we can finally set them aside to get to the big cheese himself, Lambor. Like I said, he is a Lamborghini Countach, done in a bright red plastic, some black, some silver in the rims, translucent plastic for all the windows, nice tail lights. You can see Lamborghini on this side, even though you can't really tell, and Countach right here. And you can see the front of the vehicle mode, nice Autobot insignia on the front, on the hood. Very good detailed lights, and a small Lamborghini logo right on the hood. Nice front grille. Very, very detailed all around this figure. I mean, holy moly. I mean, they've got the vents on the sides here where the engine would be. I mean, even the panel lining on everything. I mean, holy moly. And underneath the vehicle, you can't really tell what part is robot or not. Granted, you can see pretty much his will be part of his arms right here, but other than that, robot kibble is hidden very, very well. He rolls. Granted, this is on a puzzle, so he rolls. Now, to scale him, here is the American version of Masterpiece Prowl, and these two actually are about the same size in vehicle mode. Scratch that. Maybe Prowl's a little bit bigger, but yeah. Yeah, Prowl's a little bit bigger. But this actually seems to scale a little bit better than most figures, I guess. But yeah. There's size comparison. And now the only thing left to do is to transform Lambor from his car to robot mode. Okay, to start transforming Lambor into robot mode, what you want to go ahead and do is take these front tires, untab them, and rotate them all the way around like this. So he's pretty much pulling a Back to the Future 2 on us. And then reach underneath and rotate out part of the door, well, pretty much this entire paneling out like so, and you can see his arms. Same thing on the other side. And then go ahead and untab the entire front section of the vehicle from the windshield like this. Rotate it around. And as you're doing so, fold up the arms until these panels right here are going up. Like that. And obviously you can see his head. But before we continue on with that, what we need to do is not untab this yet. Gotta take these, yeah, actually we do untab, sorry about that. And then go ahead and take these sections right here, rotate them around like this. And then just fold out the rear spoiler, like so. Untab the entire back section of vehicle mode, and untab what will be his feet from, I guess, the driver's seat and passenger seat, and then just take these sections, rotate them around, and then make sure this section this portion right here is rotated like this for now. And then just bring this panel down like so. Bring this panel down like so. And there's a little groove right here where my thumb is that a tab will go over. And then once it does that, you can fold this portion of the rear bumper up into a groove. And then bring the foot up, fold this back, and then bring out the heel spur. And there you have a leg. I know I probably sped through that a little bit, so I'll slow down here. Go ahead and do all this. Bring this panel down, and as you're doing that, rotate this around. Bring that forward a little bit. And then bring this other panel down. Put the tab inside the groove. Lift up the rear bumper bit. Fold up the foot. Rotate back the rear spoiler a bit. Fold out heel spur. And I accidentally did this somehow. You fold down his codpiece. Yeah, you fold down his crotch. Enough said about that. That's actually the lower half of Lambo here. Then what you want to go ahead and do is fold back and this inner hinge right here. And then fold up like this. And this hook tab right here, just above the waist, will go into a groove right where my finger is, underneath the front end of the vehicle mode. And that doesn't tab in completely solid unless you give it a little bit of a oomph. But that's it for that. Next up, what you want to go ahead and do, untab the arms like so. Rotate them down. Open up this portion of the door and then rotate his hand out. And close the door and just rotate at the, just above the elbow and straighten the arm. Do the same thing to the other side. Rotate down, rotate, open, rotate hand out, close, straighten the arm. And now go ahead, untab these two sections like this, and then rotate them at the hinge right here where my fingers are. And then fold them in like this. Then you can take this entire back panel and just collapse it on the back. So it kind of keeps the back slim and hides the robot, hides some kibble. Now, the piece de resistance, take this portion, rotate it up, and now you have his head. And there we have Lambor in robot mode. Now, Lambor in robot mode is very, very accurate to what the G1 character looked like in the show. I mean, holy mackerel. I mean, down from the head all the way to his feet. Holy moly. Get a good look at his head. Very, very nicely detailed. The eyes are painted metallic blue with silver face. He's got these silver things, I guess, are part of his shoulders or whatever. Obviously, chest is the front hood of the car. Arms, very, very white, mostly. All in all, he's a very good figure just standing alone. Now, articulation. Let's see. Swivel. Check. Up and down movement. Check. Shoulders. Swivels just before them. Hinged shoulders. Swivels just below them. Hinged elbows. And articulated single flap fingers for holding the weapon. Waist articulation. Full 360. No resistance. Hips. Swivel in and out. back and forward. He's got hinged knees, which are very, very good. And foot articulation, hinged, slight in and out movement like this. And obviously heel spur is hinged. Now, robot mode comparison wise, I don't have Prowl transformed in robot mode. I don't know why. But here he is next to my Age of Extinction custom G1 Snarl. And as you can tell, Lambor is taller. Enough said. Now, he can hold all of his accessories. He can only hold one of these if he's holding both his weapons. But yeah, let me go ahead and put in his missile launcher. You take this tab right here and put it into one of these two slots on his shoulders. Like that. And before I put on his blaster, I'll go ahead and put on the pile drivers. What you want to go ahead and do is you want to open the door and fold in the hand like you're transforming it back to vehicle mode. And then just see this groove right there? This little tab will fit into that groove. Like so, and then just fold the door back down like that. Now he's got a pile driving hand. Do the same thing for the other side so it's more accurate. There we go. And now he's got both his pile drivers activated. Very nice touch, actually. I don't think he really used this much except the one episode, but still, it's nice to add something different to a figure. Go ahead and just remove the pile drivers and fold out his hands again. Because we need at least one of his hands to open hold the blaster. Fold out his fingers like this, and there's a tab on the handle that goes in the either groove on the hand, like so. And just wrap his fingers around the handle, and now he's holding his flare blaster. Final thoughts on this figure? I like it. I really like it. At first, I wasn't too sure about getting Sideswipe or any of the Lamborghini Masterpiece figures. But seeing this guy for about, I think it was $70 on BBTS, that included the coin, I was like, you know what? I think I'd get it. And like I said, I don't regret this whatsoever. Well, that's been the end of my BBTS haul and my review of the Takara Tomy Transformers Masterpiece MP12 Lambor, or Sideswipe. May the Schwartz be with you, and good night.